On August 30th, just 7 weeks after arriving on campus, Baker Mayfield became the first true freshman walk-on quarterback in history to start a season opener at a BCS conference school. That day, he threw for 413 yards and 4 touchdowns while running for another. Texas Tech beat SMU 41-23.
Well, Baker was a freshman my second year here, and I was a defensive coordinator then, and Baker was part of the freshman team. He actually, Coach Morris was the head coach at the time, and he coached the quarterbacks, and so Baker and another quarterback kind of shared time as freshmen here. Baker was very small. He was probably 5'5", maybe 5'6" as a freshman, but he was very, very bright, bouncing off the walls all the time. Was a good athlete, but he was just one of the late bloomers, I think, out of the freshman class. But he was on our top team, and he was just an extreme competitor. One of the things that Coach Morris believed in was trying to develop as many quarterbacks as we could. So when Baker got older, we would kid him about it. Man, he used to be a halftime player on our freshman team.
Mayfield hails from Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas, where he led the Cavaliers to a state title his junior year.
Information, and it's just, and he also, Bake has very close to a photographic memory, which is a special gift and tool in the processes of the football, and just to address the transitions from high school to
escaping a tackler, still looking to throw, and does for the end zone. Griffin Gilbert the catch and the touchdown for Lake Travis.
Never gives up on the play, keeps his eyes downfield. He knows he's at a 6'5".
The first thing that comes to mind is Baker always had a ball in his hand, running down the hall, doing something, and he would always, in fact, after several broken vases, you never saw him without a ball in his hand. And he announced to James and I think he was 3, that he was watching Saturday morning cartoons in his TV chair, his favorite TV chair. And he jumped up and he said, "I'm not gonna watch cartoons anymore, I'm gonna watch ESPN." And he literally did that. I'm not joking. From that day on, he decided he watched ESPN, and actually that's kind of how he took up baseball. He learned how to watch baseball through that, but he loved everything.
Lake Travis struggled during Mayfield's senior season, posting a 9-2 record, and once his dream school, TCU, opted for another quarterback, Mayfield was suddenly left without many options.
Championships, and he was the quarterback for the last of those 5. And had, 2 years ago, he was quarterback of a 16-0 team, and had just a fantastic season with 45 touchdown passes, 5 interceptions. And so people who were hardcore high school football fans in Texas, of which there are many, they knew who Baker Mayfield was. But I think generally, again, just if you're, say, just a Texas Tech fan, there's a lot of folks who are kind of unfamiliar with him, where he was from.
Draw at the 10 to the 5, sidesteps into the end zone, touchdown Red Raiders.
It really is, but in the locker room you still got to keep it at, level-headed. We're not trying to get too crazy about it, but just take it one game at a time. But yeah, it really is. If you think about it, it's a pretty good experience for all of us. We're loving it.